Hello Aquarius, this is Jenny greeting you. I'm here, ready and prepared for this new reading. Aquarius, listen closely, everything is going to be worth it. Yes, everything you're going through will be worth it. You are currently in a stage of rebuilding your life, that's what's happening. It's a moment of personal reconstruction. And once again, it will all be worth it. Now pay close attention, because soon you will feel incredibly motivated by the information and the news that you're going to receive. So let's begin. Don't move away from this reading, Aquarius. This is a general reading. If some of the messages don't resonate with you, let them flow. Thank you for your comments, and feel free to leave me a message too. Something is going to happen, and what you're feeling deep inside, it's about to come true. So stay alert. Let's go, Aquarius, let's begin. You see, the magician, pure magic, the manifestation of all your thoughts. Be careful with what you think, because you are manifesting things. This is a moment of manifestation. What you feel will come true. I told you just now, what you're feeling, and surely, well, we all feel good things and bad things, but there is this kind of inner feeling, a premonition that good things are about to begin. Those positive premonitions will happen, because you are manifesting. It will happen because you are obsessing someone. Look, here it is, you were thinking about it, they are thinking, and they are thinking about you. You are obsessing someone, because there is a lot of energy and a lot of manifestation between two people. There is so much magic here. This magic cannot be broken. There is a strong connection between you and someone, so strong that it cannot be cut. Now, this doesn't mean that you should stop moving forward with your life, or stop doing your own thing. On the contrary, I feel like you are also manifesting changes in material aspects, in work, and in problems too. This is a moment of manifestation. For Aquarius, this card is amazing. The Magician, it's magic. It's a new stage where you're going to rediscover yourself. I feel that Aquarius will rediscover their own talents, the things you have, because you're not using your full potential. Aquarius is not using all their potential, and surely you are going to discover a lot of it in the coming days, in the coming weeks, with all these things you'll want to do, your inner wishes. Well, anything you manifest can become real, because even some of your fantasies that you thought would never come true are going to become real. The Knight speaks to me about the speed things are going to take. Everything will start moving faster. There's going to be a lot of excitement too. I also feel like you're getting ready for new things, but someone got stuck thinking about you. They stayed thinking, and let me tell you something, they got trapped in their own game. You know why? Because now they are falling in love. Someone is falling in love, because whoever they are obsessing over you. And they are obsessed with your essence, with who you are, your vitality, your personality, the way you are, and even the things you do. Everything you're thinking, you will start to manifest. I told you, and remember, what you feel, especially the positive things, will happen. I told you this even before pulling the card. Yes, let's continue, Aquarius. Well, some Aquarians were feeling alone too, of course, but this is coming from divine justice. Look, we have so many major arcana cards that I can already tell you, today's reading is going to be very special. We have many major arcana cards because I feel something is going to happen through divine justice. In the end, everything will happen thanks to divine justice, maybe because it once seemed almost impossible, but there is nothing impossible for God. There is nothing impossible for God. Because right now, with this magic, with your abundance, you are someone who suddenly attracts a lot of things through that magic. So for example, someone who seemed impossible to return to your life, or love that seemed impossible to appear again, the circumstances had changed, it was all difficult. But divine justice is saying, here is someone who is obsessed, someone who is being pulled toward you, and by divine justice, there must be some kind of encounter with you, or at least a powerful attraction. This person is trapped, but they are going to be released from their own game. I feel that this person, in this very moment, is being freed, and not just randomly, but through the help of angels, let's say, through divine justice. It's like they are starting to see the truth. It's like they had a blindfold over their eyes, and now they have to set themselves free so they can truly see things with you. They have to free themselves so they can see things with you clearly, and divine justice is making that happen. There might also be a legal matter, something legal that ends up working in your favor. Yes, some legal situation that could benefit you. I also feel that through divine justice, something related to money may come to you, something that belonged to you, something that you deserve, that should be arriving soon. Money, work, a project, something that was yours by right is now coming back. Because you've come to understand the abundance that you are. The abundance that you are, the magic. That's what you understand now, Aquarius. You're attracting things, because look, everything in the universe, absolutely everything, is abundance. So there is no lack. Lack exists only in the mind. If you think in terms of abundance, sooner or later, abundance will arrive. Yes, there may have been a lot of loneliness for some Aquarians, but that is going to change very soon. That is going to change very soon. Yes, I love the Magician as the first card. It is obviously about total attraction, your talents, and it also points to a new path, because you are going to start something new. I feel that Aquarians are tired, maybe tired of their lives, maybe there's something you don't like about your life. Maybe there are certain blocks in your path, and things just haven't been working out well. It's like everything is exhausting you, maybe your job, for example. Your work might be draining you, or some situation you're living through feels very heavy. However, through divine justice, everything is going to become unblocked. This is going to start opening up. Things will move faster, but that's also because you are beginning to trust yourself. God gives you the tools so you can act, God gives you the elements so that you can do what you need to do. Trust in yourself, and everything will begin to work. Now let's continue. I was missing a card. Yes, someone gets nervous around you. It's like the way they see you has changed. I feel there could even be some sort of competition, a feeling of rivalry. They feel like you're no longer easy to reach. I get the sense that someone is thinking about you on a romantic level, but they feel you're no longer accessible. Maybe before, you were easy to approach, but now you are not, and it's perfectly fine that way. Why should you always be accessible to everyone? You don't have to be available for the whole world. That doesn't mean you're playing hard to get, it doesn't mean you're being distant on purpose. It simply means that you're continuing along your path, and that's all. There is a block here that is going to be removed. Yes, there's a blockage, maybe energetic, that is going to be released. Especially when it comes to love. Alright, let's continue and see what's going on with Aquarius. I really love your reading. It's full of release, of emotional unblocking, and full of attraction. That's what I feel. You attract people a lot. You'll see that in the coming weeks, strange but beautiful things are going to happen, especially regarding money and the situations you're living. People are going to make you offers. For example, you might get offered a new job again, or maybe you'll simply start seeing new possibilities that you hadn't seen before. Because when our eyes are opened, when our view of life expands, we start noticing things we had never seen before, in work, in opportunities. Now, I also see someone who is quite proud, especially in the area of love, someone who is far too proud, but they're not doing well. They're feeling sad, because deep down they know what they need to do, but they're not doing it. They're not doing it. But they are going to act soon. Now you, of course, some Aquarians are letting go. Maybe you had already let go of love, maybe you're not sure where you're heading emotionally, you might have doubts, you might have conflicts. There is a lot of attraction between you and this person. Let me tell you something, there's also a physical element here. There is a lot of passion, a lot of obsession. This is mutual obsession. I feel like both of you are obsessed with each other. Now, is obsession a good thing? Yes and no, it depends on the case. When there is obsession and love, it can work, but obsession on its own can be difficult to manage. Yes, there has to be obsession, but it must be grounded in love. And here, I also see something obsessive, and maybe even a bit toxic. Be careful with toxicity, be careful with toxic relationships, because it's possible that you too have some kind of toxic dynamic. It's not necessarily bad, but well, everyone knows what they want and what they have to do. But I do see a lot of obsession here, because everything has changed. I feel that something happened between you two. Suddenly, this person realized things. Yes, something happened with you in the last few days, or maybe the last few weeks. Something happened, because everything has changed. Everything has changed. Yes, alright, let's continue. This person is also asking themselves questions. For example, why don't you reach out, why don't you call, or something like that. They are asking themselves things, but the obsession is still there. Now let's continue. There are trips coming for Aquarius. I feel that changes are going to come through travel too. Everything is going to start moving much faster in your life from now on. The things that were delayed for too long in your life, paperwork, documents, or family situations that were stuck, I feel all of that is going to speed up. Don't worry, because you are going to receive everything you need to be happy. It will all come faster now. Things will happen faster. Also, you are a very special kind of love. That's what's happening, Aquarius. That's why people become obsessed with you. You'll see that people are going to start getting closer to you in the coming weeks, because you attract a lot. We have the card of attraction. Your magic, your energy, your presence creates changes in people. And your presence created a shift in someone's life. Someone didn't even realize they were changing because of you. They didn't notice. They seem cold, they seem distant, but they are getting closer. Yes, someone cold and distant is now approaching. Aquarius, what are you doing, Aquarius? What are you really doing? Alright, let's keep going. Yes, this could be a love connection with someone younger. Either you or this person might be younger, but there's news coming, and you're going to find something out. You're going to learn something in love that will truly surprise you. It's going to surprise you. Unexpected things are about to happen in the area of love. Let me tell you, it ends well. Look, you're going to build a home together, you're going to build a family. I see children here. Maybe you already have children, or maybe there are children from previous relationships, but you're going to create a home, a very special kind of home. I feel it will be a unique and meaningful home, because someone is coming into your life who is ready to do the work. This partner won't leave everything to chance. I feel they're going to work through everything with you, step by step. I can even see subtle differences in how things unfold. Well, there is clearly a victory in love here. Aquarius, yes, you are about to receive news related to love. You see, someone wants to reach out. It could be someone with a fire sign, maybe a Sagittarius, a Leo, or an Aries. But what this person wants to do first is to make contact with you in some way, just to see what happens, to feel the energy between you and them. They want to know what the vibe is, what the connection feels like between you two. Yes, this is a beautiful reading today, a really beautiful one, because I feel like this is going to be very romantic and full of passion. There will be a lot of passion. I also saw signs of obsession, but well, each person knows who they are dealing with. Obsession can be unhealthy, so be careful with that, but yes, there will be a lot of passion. I also feel there will be a lot of freedom between the two of you. Still, someone wants to understand what's going on with you first, what you feel, and they're going to observe you. I feel like someone is going to study you or is already observing you closely. Pay attention, Aquarius, because this could also be a new love for some of you. It could be someone new, because they are going to analyze you from top to bottom to understand what's going on, what you say, what you feel. They will try to figure out if you have feelings for them. And I feel that this person, if you're asking about someone who is already in a relationship or has been dealing with their own issues, they are freeing themselves. They are breaking away from things, and they are getting closer to you. So I absolutely love this, Aquarius. Let's go with the final cards for Aquarius, the final cards for Aquarius. Well, your patience will bring financial rewards. Your patience will bring financial results. Everything that feels hard right now, listen very carefully, Aquarius, everything that feels difficult right now, soon you will see the results. Everything you've been doing, everything you've been learning, all the problems you've faced, they are preparing you for abundance, for money. Most likely, you've been getting ready for an economic or professional shift. Or simply, your efforts will start to pay off exactly as you had imagined. Just as you had envisioned it. Aquarius, I absolutely love this reading. I hope you enjoyed it too, and please, subscribe to the channel so we can stay connected in the coming days. Thank you so much.